What's up, y'all? I just want to talk really quick about how important it is to have and to be able to discern heart and what kind of heart a person got. When I was growing up, it paid to have heart. And when I say it paid, I mean like it was something that was valued, something that was aspired to, something that made a difference. And when I say heart, I'm talking about tenacity, will, a strong spirit not to quit or to give up, making sure you see things through at all costs. At all costs. A lot of times, a lot of times you see people who say that they want things, and then they apply a half-hearted effort, a very lukewarm level of commitment. You got all different kind of believers out here. Sister Soldier, I think, did one of the best explications of it. And in Midnight, she said you got three types of believers. You got true believers, the people who will stand 10 toes down with their whole life on something. The people who ain't afraid to die for what they believe in. They go hard for theirs. Then you got make believers, people who know how to look like they believe in something, but in reality, they really not about that life. They have just learned how to fake it enough to where it look like it. They do that play though. They're not really serious. And then you just got non-believers, people who don't care about nothing, nobody, no morals, values, no level of belief in anything. They just out here, wanderers, lost, and are okay with that. And so what I have found is that when you got all these different types of believers, you got these different types of hearts in people. You know what I'm saying? In terms of what you're gonna get and your engagement and your interactions with them. And I have found that will is the metric of heart. How somebody exercises their will towards accomplishing the things that they dream about, desire, say that they care about, are committed to, believe in, etc. The inclination of will is the measurement of that. But I think direction is the judgment index. And so, growing up, another thing was that we seen a lot of people that had heart, and a lot of the elders was just like, yeah, I just don't understand why, they out here in these streets and why they do this or why they do that. But in reality, there was something valuable enough to be committed to out there. Point blank, period. But when you see the direction of that will, even though you like, man, the heart is there, but if it would be used for something else, oh my gosh, the impact of what they would create in this world would be so much different or so much better. And so those are two different things. So you got a metric and a judgment index. And what I know is that a person can have heart and still exercise it in the wrong direction. And I know that because I've been there in my life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a story. Everybody, the version of people that you see now is not the version that they have always existed as. The experiences now is not what they always have been. And so, being able to tell the truth and tell the story matters. But I just want to say, be discerning. Be discerning when you are dealing with people and watch their interactions. Watch how they move around the things that they say that they care about and they love and that are important to them. You know what I'm saying? And always be accountable for yourself. For yourself, for your own direction and your own heart. We are responsible for the type of people and the type of hearts that we allow to permeate our space and to be around us. And so always being accountable for that and knowing, hey, I choose what I'm going to deal with. I choose what I'm going to give out. And I choose what I'm going to create in my life. And by owning that, you can always make whatever decision that you need to in order to continue creating what it is that you're committed to. 10 toes down with your whole heart. You feel me? I'm a true believer, so I rock like that. But like I said, where I come from, it pays to be able to take a side and stand down on it and be about what you're talking about. Because it don't do no good to talk about it when it's time to show up. You can't actually be everything that you've already said, And so, I implore us today, man. See where your heart at. See where the heart of your people at. Get a beat on the pulse. Take the temperature. See where it's at. And if it's not where you want it to be, man, transform yourself and the things around you in your control to make it exactly what you want it to be. I love y'all, man. Keep the faith. Get that heart together. I love y'all. I'ma holler.